Alright, so we're just writing down the goals for today. As you guys can see, we only have one. Goals, finish the race today. So what we want to do is just finish the A main. That's all our goal. Welcome back to today's video. First off, I hope you're all having a great day today. But it is points race number 9 here at the Red Bluff Outlaws. It's so weird being back here because like when I think of a great racing atmosphere, like a good track, lots of competitors, I think of Red Bluff. So when we have 6 or 7 weeks off and we're going to these other tracks where maybe there's not a as big of a car count and stuff, it feels kind of weird. It's more of like a practice. When I'm here, it seems like serious business, like everyone wants to win just as bad as everyone else, and everyone else is also just as fast as everyone else in the field. So it feels great to be back. We have a different motor on tonight. This one right here kind of looks like the one that we blew up last weekend in Roseburg. This is Jesse Caldwell's motor. I'm gonna be running it tonight, hopefully for the whole night. He says he's 100% sure it'll live, like no blow-ups at all. He says no one runs it harder than him. So I think it should live. Okay, so we're getting ready to go out for qualifying right now. The track has been super rough all day. Like before the races, it was really rough, and after the beginner box in open or 250 qualifying, it was even rougher. So I'll put a few photos on the screen now of that. But yeah, first time back at Red Bluff here in 6 weeks. Let's see if we can shake some of the rust off. I mean, we did run 7 or 8 times during the break, so that was good, but let's see what we can do out there. So I just got done with qualifying and it did not go as planned. We ended up finishing 20th, mainly because, like I said before I went out, the track is so rough. We probably had the worst track out of all the opens since we went out first group, but we were on the roughest Red Bluff Outlaw track I've ever been on. Like even when we were idling, when we were going around the track, you could feel the bumps. It was whoa, 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 like the whole time. Another reason we weren't as fast is because it would bog a lot. Like getting through the corner, you guys could probably hear it on the GoPro. I'd get in like whoa, whoa, and then it would just kind of drop for just a little bit, like half a second. But even just that much, you know, takes away about 1/10 of your time. I should start front row of the heat race. I'll have the GoPro on for that. But anyway, Carly's out on her heat right now.
Rouser, Jake Slapp, and Trevor Grimes are in front. We'll see what Perkins can do.
Through that heat race a little bit. There were so many yellows and
there were so many yellows and then there was like 2 or 3 reds, and so
you got turns. Like the one car hit you down there in 3 and 4 or 1 and 2. Insane. Good job. Way to miss all the crashes.
Thank you.
I start inside pole and the guy next to me is Casey Schmitz. Maybe you guys remember him. He sounds familiar. So anyway, this should be a fun heat race. Hopefully we can come out first or second and transfer. Alright, So I just got out of the car for the heat race, and the blue car, that one right there, did not run. It fired up, it ran good in qualifying, and then I was like cleaning it out right before I went out, and it went boo, and it died. We were thinking it's maybe ignition problem, so they're gonna look at that right now, but I wish I had someone recording our switch. Basically what happened is it died, we tried to fire it up again, and then we all ran through here. The car was sitting here the whole time, got it down. What? We got it. It was crazy. It was a crazy change. Actually, guys, they shoved, like, it was such a quick change, they shoved the transponder in my suit, so I just got that out. It was crazy. We've had to do that before. Okay, guys, so let me explain. You guys are probably asking lots of questions right now. What car is this? Is that a 250 right there? What is it? I mean, so I wasn't supposed to say anything. I wasn't even gonna bring it out. We kind of just had it in the trailer as a backup. So that is a 450. I know we've had so many issues with this, the CR500s, even the KX500 we had some issues with. And I even seen you guys comment down below, Tanner, have you ever thought about trying a 450? Well, the last like month, we have been trying to get one, get it all done for the races, but we weren't gonna try it this week because Jesse Caldwell offered me to run his motor over there. But if I have any footage from the race, I'll put it in. But I mean, I do agree that this motor looks way cooler than the CR500s.
So that could be.
So I am showing you guys the track for the first time tonight, and I'm not sure if we're at Supercross Live on Saturdays or Red Bluff. It is so rough. Not as bad in 1 and 2, but here's the bottom. It's smoothed out way better than the beginning. Overall though, I think the top is gonna be the place to be. It's not as rough down here as 3 and 4. If anything, it's most rough on the straightaways. Here, let me go show you. This is the curb that is formed off of 2, and then right where you're supposed to run, coming off the top side, it's just a big old rut. Like, this is still soaking wet. When you run this over, it really upsets your car. And then there's just a few ruts in the track like this down the straightaways that don't help. But here is just one last quick look at the top side. The cushion is starting to build up, even just right here. So this should be good tonight. I'm excited. Even coming off is bigger. Right there. Look at that, guys. Excited for tonight. Open trophy dashes are getting ready to go on behind me. But anyway, I think we're gonna go fire up one more time just to make sure the motor is perfect. So you have a few fans of the channel that want to be in the video. They're down about 3 hours south from the Lakeport area. Do you guys have any shout outs?
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Alright, thank you guys so much. I appreciate everyone. If you guys ever see me at the track, come and say hi, and yeah, hopefully we do good in the A-Main tonight, guys.
Yeah!
So we're getting ready to go out for the A-Main. We just saw a crazy 250 feature. I don't even know how to explain it, but if the 250s looks like the opens, you guys will be in for a treat on the GoPro camera. But anyway, I'm gonna start pushing up for driver intros now. Should be a fun race. We got some different tire compounds than we usually run, so I gotta make sure I keep that thing heated, and I start 8th. So the A-main just got over, and as you can see from my face, it was just a little dusty out there. Anyway, I'm not sure where I finished. I mean, technically, I guess I didn't finish because we got in a crash there on the last lap, like 4 or 5 of us did. Congrats to Brandon LaChance though on the win. I don't know, such a weird race. I haven't finished a race in so long, so it felt good that the motor lasted. A few times it felt a little weird. I don't know if that was me or the motor. I was trying to play with the clutch because I think I burned up the clutch, which I need to fix. I don't know why, but no matter what, wherever I run, I use the clutch unless I'm running like the top at Cycle Land. Alright, so as you guys can see, we are all packed up and ready to go home. Today was so weird, like looking back. Qualified 20th, or technically actually 19th, because this guy who got second ran the wrong fuel and got DQ'd. So technically we qualified 19th. Was running Jesse Caldwell's motor, which once again, huge shout out to him and Hobie Mack. They helped me all night, changing gears, everything. Like, Jesse is just, he's so good at what he does, and got the motor running pretty good. Right before we went out for the heat race, literally the thing died, and it was an ignition problem and a stator, I think. We changed both of them. But anyway, we all ran back here like in literally like a minute and a half. This car right here was sitting right there. We unloaded it, pushed it out, I hopped in it, we did air pressures, I shoved a transponder in my suit, got up there just in time to make my heat race. I ran this really nice 450, which is gonna take some time to, you know, kind of get used to. You drive them so much differently. If you overdrive a 450, it's not good. Like the 450, you gotta roll into the throttle and you gotta be so smooth with it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share. Like I said, I think this has definitely been a better Red Bluff Outlaw night, and I don't have to tell you guys, you know what, we just didn't finish the race, blew up another motor, and that's our 10th one of the season. I don't have to do that, so that's really good. And you know what, we got about 3 more races at Red Bluff, and next weekend is the Yamaha, actually no, I take that back, 4 races at Red Bluff, and the next one is the Yamaha Perpetual Trophy night, so we'll be racing for the 6-footer. But yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Let me know how you liked this one. I thought it was pretty fun. Got to run a motor in the making that is going to be perfect, I think. I'm pumped. I can't wait to run that thing more. I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.